Hey, this is Richie, and welcome to AgostoAllElite podcast on a beautiful Saturday morning. Coming up, we're going to talk about WWE NOAH's partnership, CM Punk possibly done with wrestling, Sasha Banks and a WWE event backstage in Mexico, and much, much more. Alright, let's start with the AEW Dynamite recap. Let's start with Jet Jarrett arriving at AEW. Lethal defeated Darby Allin. During the end of the match, when Darby's going to dive onto Sam Singh, Darby bounces off. The referee then ejects Sunday Dud and Singh. Then somebody dressed like Sting hit Darby with a bat. Lethal falls with lethal ejection for the win. During the post-match, the fake Sting is revealed to be Cole Carter. The crowd goes wild, then beat Darby down. Sting music hits, but doesn't come out. Suddenly, Jet Jarrett shows up and smashes the guitar into Darby's head. Jarrett told Darby that he got a lesson from the last outlaw, that whatever you worship becomes your weakness. He says that Darby wants to worship Sting, that Sting becomes his biggest weakness. Then Jarrett then warns the Rabbit Delusion AEW band based those in charge that his fans have been wrestling over 35 years and left an impact everywhere. Jarrett says he's a 2-time Hall of Famer and a 12-time world champion. From day one, his family fingerprints have been all over AEW. The crowd chants, "You still suck." Jarrett said there will be 4 body bags before this is done. Now we got another vision for the Elite. We see a video of someone watching the footage of history of AEW Trios Championship through a video editor, with the Elite being replaced with Death Triangle. Something like that. This leading to the Elite's return at full gear. So, non-title match. Moxley versus Lee Moriarty. Post-match, Ethan attacks Moxley after Moxley defeated Lee Moriarty. So, yeah, that was basically Moxley destroying Lee Moriarty, eating the Page getting the one shot onto Moxley. This is more to the feud. I see Moxley feuding with Ethan Page after. More likely it's going to be after Full Gear or MJF wins. I don't know what's going on. There's one more doctor I can consult. This is what Saraya says. Apparently, this is what it is. Renee Paquette interviewed Saraya with Britt Baker being absent. Now we have Saraya says she knows what it takes to be a star, while Britt always cares about herself. Saraya said she has been through a lot of adversity, says she's come to AEW because there was something special and she wants to help the women's division. Saraya also says that she has one more daughter that she wants to consult, but she now swear or not she can wrestle again. I had a guest line up for tonight, but 2 canceled, and the rest were upset that you didn't go to the reunion. Now it was from the Acclaimed Billy Gunn's birthday bash. So here's the thing. The Acclaimed Billy head to the ring to celebrate Daddy's birthday. Crowd sings, "Oh, Scissor me, Daddy." Anthony Bowens talks how he swear damaged Billy's hands so he cannot scissor. Bowens says Scissor has taken over the world. They have had a birthday bash while scissoring. Caster bursts out some foam fingers so he can scissor. Caster announces a sign and crowd says AEW stands for Acclaim every Wednesday. Bowens says the fact of life that everyone loves the Acclaim as well as Daddy Ass. Bowens asks the fans for a gift for Daddy Ass. Caster looks to see who's the best sign. Finds a giant scissors held by a kid. Yeah, basically like that. The giant cardboard scissors became a gift for Billy, and Bowens acknowledges Billy's 30-year career accomplishments and the infamous TNA Reverse Battle Royal for giving him a World's Greatest Daddy trophy. Bowens says they plan to have special guests, but again, they talk about the last minute thing. Others are upset they didn't go to a reunion, and a big "oh" from the crowd. So we got Bowens unveils a certificate of the option. He says he and Caster have already signed it. Just needs signature from Gunn. "I get to be your daddy." Billy goes on the side, but the Guns come out. Asboy's chance breaks out. Guns ask the invitation was lost in the mail. Colts, even though they were invited, they still have a gift for their dad. W. Morrissey kicks down Billy from behind. The Guns then beat down the Acclaim. FTR shows up to a big pop and clear the ring. Then they pick up the AEW Tag Champs and hand them back to the Acclaim. Boom, boom. Cole Cabana is back. He's Chris Jericho's opponent. We also got a welcome back chance from the crowd. So yeah, Chris Jericho defeated Cole Cabana to retain the ROH World Title. This was a pretty good, hard-hitting match. It got to the point. ROH theme style. It was pretty good. It got to the point. That's what I'm saying. Post-match, Jericho appreciates society. Grab Ian Krabani from the announce table, and Jericho puts his glasses on before slapping and breaking his glasses. Claudio Castagnoli trying to make the save, but the numbers game take over. Danielson runs the help. Guevara, Wheeler Utah are also running, but the referee security tries to break things up. Backstage, Renee Paquette interviews Death Triangle. Then we got Pat Teller refused. He wants real revenge for Death Triangle. He used to use the ring bell hammer as a weapon. It could be his only ticket. Yeah. So basically, Orange Cassidy defeated Ray Phoenix Luchasaurus to retain the All-Atlantic Championship. Here's the thing. During the match, Jungle Boy attacked Luchasaurus with a chair that chases Christian Cage to the back. Then he pushed Luchasaurus to a table across the bottom of the stage. Then the ending of the match with Pac showing up the light ring bell hammer. Phoenix takes it but throws it away. Cassidy hit Phoenix out of the air with an orange punch for the win. During the post-match, Pac attacks Cassidy, but Casadora Shibata shows up with Rockamera, best friends. Pac retreats. Shibata points at the All-Atlantic champion for Cassidy hands him a contract. Shibata signs it. Match is official. So it's going to be Shibata versus Cassidy for Rampage. So yeah, that's basically going to be happening for Rampage on Friday. Live. Alright, Jay Cargill defeated Mary Schiffer to retain the TS champion. During the whole match, Renata Rhodes did a live commentary to distract Cargill. Then the post-match, Kira Hogan tried to take the TBS champion for the ILO layout by Nyla. Cargill barks at the fallen Hogan and heads to the back. So yeah, Nyla Rose versus Jay Cargill for Full Gear is for the plan. Yeah, that's for the plan. And there's an interesting vintage for the House of Black. Malachi Black can be heard praying for the father of the Dark Light. The images of members apparently coming back from the dead is showing. So, House of Black is making a big return to AEW, and I'm in the press. Let's make it happen. Yeah. Alright, Samoa Joe defeated Brian Cage to retain the ROH TV Championship by submission. Here's the post-match. Gates of Agony attacks Joe, but Wardlow makes the save. Powerhouse Hobbs because we're behind, plus that Wardlow with Spine Buster. So, all in all, this was a good main event match. It wasn't perfect, but it was. Because we got Samoa Joe and Brian Cage fighting off first time. The post-match where Hobbs hit the Spine Buster, Wardlow looks like Hobbs winning the TNT Championship. That is most likely going to happen. That is seeing this going forward. So basically, yeah. Alright. We got Dynamite out of the way. Let's go to the news. Report details how Shinsuke Nakamura versus Great Muta was made official. Alright. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kenji Muta certainly was not surprised wrestling fans from expect to see time soon. The surprise announcement of the match take place on January 1st, 2023 definitely caught all our fans off guard. Shinsuke Nakamura last wrestled in Noah Ring line years ago. Was on top of the WWE known in recent years for not playing nice to other companies. After all this added to being a huge surprise. Many were how this match came together. And of course, a new report by Tokyo Sports. Noah had Shinsuke Nakamura. They nearly circled somebody they want to bring in as soon as Kenji Muta and Great Muta announced this tournament tour. The report also stated that Noah was specifically trying to get a deal done with Vince McMahon when he signed as the CEO. Yeah, and unfortunately, back then, Vince didn't want to do it, but now Triple H took it over. He's allowing it. It is happening. So, yeah, it's happening. So, that's pretty much what's going to happen going forward. Noah Shinsuke Nakamura versus Yuta, January 1st, 2023. So, let's enjoy it. Let's embrace it. Anyway, let's get to Sasha Banks. Reportedly backstage at WWE event. The boss Banks had not been seen in the WWE ring since her infamous May 16 walkout. Left alongside her tag team partner Naomi and secondly vacated the women's tag belt. It's unclear where these two will return to the company, but rumors continue to swirl on the future. The contract status of both women has been unknown ever since, and many conflict reports of whether the stars were still the company. Meltzer, who previously reported Banks was still under contract with WWE, has given an update on the star's status on Wrestling Observer Radio. Meltzer revealed that Banks was backstage page at a WWE recent event in Mexico. Dave Meltzer said about Sasha Banks. Apparently, she went to Mexico City last night, Saturday night, when WWE ran an area Clido, whatever it was. She was a special guest. She was not on the show. The fans never saw her, but she was there. I think it's the kind of sign you think that means there's certainly on a pretty good relationship with her and the WWE, but I don't know anything on the contrary. It was a very tense sign. She would have been like guest on or backstage. So it's either Sasha Banks backstage indication very much attention being WWE and the boss fans will hope to see her back in the company soon after 6 months being away. But there was an update to this. Apparently this was fake news confirmed by Shana Wassap. So Sasha Banks appearing in Mexico event did not happen. We don't know if it's true or not. We're just telling you from Meltzer's. We don't know if we could trust Dave Meltzer, but We're just telling you what it is, what he said. So let's go to this. A lot of people saying that CM Punk reportedly saying he'll never wrestle again. CM Punk is doubtfully one of the most devised men in wrestling today. Ever since the occasion following All Out, seeing the most AEW sword on stage superstar, he reported saying many of us will not work with Punk again. He returned appears and more unlikely he will see the Chicago-born star back in AEW ring. Punk is a fair among many fans and making a return to wrestling in 2021. A lot of people would be disappointed to see him bound on the street and see him over a year, but it looks like Punk is no rush to step back inside the square circle. Nick Hansen, who enjoyed wrestling's over radio, stated that many fans want to see Punk back, but as many uninterested keep him busy, he chose not to come back. Cavs does not seem to have an issue with this guy. This is from Nick Hansen. He got a lot of inroads in Hollywood going on right now. She and Mel certainly shined up when they try to do over in heels right now. I had a lot of people knowing Punk that said to me, this guy never wrestled again. So the drama involved Punk and the Elite appears to come to an end. It's been dragged out for around 2 months. Seeing the Elite will be back on TV soon with Punk pushing other projects. And the update to this, we got an update that sadly Punk has the wrestling bug, but it'll most likely be with WWE because AEW does not want his ass. I mean, it will mostly be with WWE because AEW do not want his old ass. So yeah, very much it. Alright, we're going to talk about the 5 NXT releases from NXT. Mike Johnson, PW Insider, confirmed that NXT's releases are ongoing and confirmed on times are no longer in WWE. Bodie Hayward, who is part of the Entertainment University group. So it was released. They had a story with me, Hudson taking him out. Then we got Slow Jacobs, the formerly known as Notorious Aunt Mimi. And here's a surprising fact. The Notorious Mimi was in AEW Dark at one point. They're just telling you this. Yeah, so feel bad for Sloan Jacobs, but AEW could sign her. That's pretty much. Yeah. Then we got Erica Yan from China, signed last year. So it's a sad, really. They could have used her. I guess she couldn't do it. I thought Chinese people are hard workers, not lazy people. I'm just saying my opinion. Fuck the Chinese. This is a little fun. A little funny joke. Alright, Damaris Griffith, 26 native of Texas and made some appearances on NXT Level Up, been released, never been wrestling for a year prior to WWE prior to his release. Then we got Ru Feng, probably Asian or something. The Chinese. He signed a WWE NXT deal a year ago, has been released. He had made appearances on 205 Live, NXT as an enhancement role. So basically, yeah, he was a enhancement role, so I understand that. But honestly, they could have used him better, but like a jobber, like a Chinese or Asian jobber, like those jobbers with racial tones and says the words "choppy the pee-pee." I just get ahead of myself. That's a little fun. I don't mean it. I'm not racist. Just have a little fun. What's wrong with having fun, people? Alright, let's go to WWE Multi-Choice and media rights to sub-part of Sub-Saharan Africa. WWE issued the following statement. So WWE Multi-Choice expanded its media rights partnership with Sub-Saharan Africa. Treatment Service Showmax become new home of WWE Network Sub-Saharan Africa. All the premium live events and entire archive library. WWE Superstar will continue to broadcast live weekly episodes of Raw, SmackDown, NXT multi-year extension. This was Stanford. Was Stanford. This is what it said. Now said WWE Multi-Choice today announced a major broadcast partnership. Now we're seeing Showmax leading the streaming service available in the region, new home of WWE Network in Africa. The partnership incorporates all WWE premium live events, including WrestleMania, WWE Network, WWE original archive program, show stream on demand. Additionally, you talk about Supersport, broadcast the entertainment platform, Multi-Choice will continue to broadcast live weekly episodes, Raw, SmackDown, WWE live events, and a multi-year extension. The likely program will tend to be broadcast for 2 weeks a year. This is what it's called. And they will launch a brand new localized WWE content series called Jumbo WWE Expand WWE Multi-Choice Partnership with the additional partnership, additionally leveraging WWE IP announcing during the term. Yeah. So basically, Showmax Pro is a parking leader and perfect home for WWE content, and Matt Drew, WWE Senior Vice President International, our premium live event and WrestleMania. Really, this partnership will expand our audience, delivering more to WWE fans throughout the region. So Barry Dusky, Chief Operating Officer, Bone Chase, in a video added WWE to the Max platform, science and environmental NOAH. Sport-loving African Sakai's are going to join AEW more accessible and affordable. Showmax and African streamers that combine the best of the local content. First exclusive international series, the best kids shows, play support for WWE Supersport, of course the WWE Showmax and stream tonight. Entertainment call out. So yeah, basically WWE made a deal with Africa, so they don't want to be assuming a racist or saying N-words and stuff. This is WWE way say of like cover up them saying N-words multiple times, so they're still racist at heart. So honestly, good for WWE in Africa, but WWE is still racist at heart. Thank you, whatever. All right, let's go to the investigation. Vince concluded, costing about $19.4 million. So the investigation with Vince has concluded. There was a special committee that was assembled to investigate Vince's perverted behavior that was wrapped up. So it resulted in a $19.4 million bill of goods. That's what the result. So the news came apparently today at WWE said 2022 Q3 early report on the political shit. Vince has stepped down. So, however, there was a due to the Tenture company, Vince remained a stockholder control interests. Yeah. So the special committee has been sent over in several ways, especially the banded in the way of executing question. WWE management now has tasked ahead of them to apply suggestions made by a special committee to this board. Now we got, okay, so apparently WWE pre-tax results put that amount of $7.7 million and $9.4 million due to requirement of investigation. So basically, Vince was a pervert, so it's always been. He got a lot of heat, and basically that's what happened. That's on him. Fuck Vince McMahon. Goodbye, Vince. Coming up, we have a Rampage review. Then we're going to have some additional news and other stuff. Like, we're going to be reviewing Rampage, then we do the news. That's all I got to say. So, once again, coming up, Rampage. Stay tuned. Right then, let's get to the AEW Rampage recap now. Let's start with Cassidy versus Kazuchika Shibata. During the match, Cassidy managed to defeat Shibata to retain the All-Atlantic Championship. During the post-match, two shakes hands. Cassidy put the sunglasses on Shibata. This was an amazing match between Cassidy and Shibata. Two men fight it out. New Japan versus AEW. Great. It's been a great show matchup. Shibata, New Japan, strong style. Cassidy being lazy style. So, yeah, that was pretty much it. That was pretty much the matchup. Alright, let's go for Claudio and Bryan Danielson want the ROH Championship. So basically, Claudio said he draws a line with Jericho. Basically, yeah, Jericho. Tacking on wrestlers like Riccaboni. Then people like Riccaboni, Jerry Lynn, and other people. Then mentions he has not gotten his ROH World Championship rematch yet. Then we heard from Danielson saying he also won the ROH World Championship and brought honor and prestige to it. And he asked Jericho if he could give him one more chance, he could take the title from him and stomp on his face. Then Rio came up, tells Jericho the ball's in his court to make his choice. That was pretty much the Ring of Honor segment involving the Ring of Honor World title. And a little spoiler part later on, I will mention about Jericho later on. So that's a little spoiler alert. Okay. Alright. Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter defeated Madison Rayne, Sky Blue. Hayter pinned Rayne for the win. Then we get a post-match saying like Hayter, we're fine beating the bullying when she becomes the AEW interim women's champion. Tony Storm comes out, attacks Rebel Britt for brawling with Hayter. Storm per Hayter and Texas Clovery. Britt then hits Storm with the title to break the hold, and Hayter holds the title up. So pretty much this segment is singly with Tony Storm retaining against Hayter. Hayter's most like I see Britt turning on Hayter out of jealousy. So yeah, that will happen in Full Gear. It's most likely will. So watch Full Gear and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Backstage, Tony Schiavone interviews Jericho and Guevara. When Schiavone asks Jericho to stop attacking the commentators, Jericho says he will stop attacking commentators, but there are no guarantees for backstage interviewers. Jericho says he will wrestle both Castagnoli and Danielson. He says Backfield Comic Club potentially don't like each other. He also says they'll bring Sammy and Guevara to back him up and make it a four-way match. He says that he and Sammy never said a bad word to each other, and when it's just him and Sammy in the ring, Sammy will do the right thing. That's most likely happening. So what I get in that Jericho's asking Sammy to take the fall for him, and I don't know with Guevara. Guevara should stay heel, but this is a little like a crinkle in the matchup, like in the story of Combat Club versus Jericho Appreciation Society. Like, this is a wrinkle in the feud. Like, I add a little wrinkle to the feud. So when Jericho and Guevara ends up winning each other at Full Gear, I think Guevara will try to pin Jericho for the Orange World title, but Jericho will still be champion. The most I see, my prediction is Guevara is going to try to pin Jericho for the title. That's what he'll try to do. I see that happening. Yeah, that's most likely happening. Okay, anyway. Alright, we got some Ricky Starks promo going on. Starks says that people have been wanting him to see him on television. He's never been played for the fans on him back because he is good and always delivers. Then he says that the fans, I like you too. He announced he's entering the AEW World Championship Eliminator Tournament. He says people are probably pillars of the company when it's falling apart. He will be the guy who will hold up AEW on his bare back, who will become the number one contender at Full Gear. He said that Jon Moxley has bled for AEW 10 times over. That's what happens when the blood dries out, and that's what happens when a generational talent meets an absolute one. So yeah, Moxley and Starks enter the Eliminator Tournament, and I predict he will face Ethan Page at Full Gear. That is happening. That's going to be the match. So yeah, take it out with a grain of salt. So anyway, we go to the main event: Wardrobe versus Gates of Agony. Wardrobe defeated Gates of Agony. We had a marker setting. Let's time for the main event. And he's big old black. Yeah, like a nigga. Anyway, where's the post match? Power Hobbs are up stage. Wardlow pushes Samoa Joe away. Call Hobbs to the ring. So Samoa Joe wasn't pleased with the push, but Wardlow doesn't notice it. Hobbs and Wardlow had stayed down to end the show. So basically, Wardlow pushed Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe did not like it. So I see that Wardlow will break up, and Samoa Joe and Wardlow will feud in the future. So that's what I see going on. Oh no! All in all, AEW Rampage was a good, very great show. It was a showcase show. It was good. Alright, now we go straight to the news. Reporter reason for Colt Cabana's AEW return reveal. Yeah. Jericho announced that he was defending our title against any former champion of company history. That was on Wednesday. Fans were racking their brains trying to work who it might be. The man stepped up. The challenge was Colt Cabana. Initially met confusion. Fans quickly pieced together a reason why Colt was chosen for the match. Many of the theories that some fans were drawing are based on the rocky relationship between Colt Cabana, CM Punk, Jericho, Worley, confronted Punk, called him a detriment to the locker room. Wrestler Cabana was weeks after the investigation around all-out drama and Worley concluded, which many took as a sign of Punk being done with the company. In the latest edition of Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer detailed how the idea for Cabana's return came to and potentially movies behind it. This for Wrestlers Observer News, what they said. Whatever it was Tony Khan's idea, we were told it was more for a locker room than anything else. Had Cabana on the show, given a positive spotlight, the months of being ostracized for reason to do with him as addressing morale boosted since he had many friends there. It seems that the return raised morale in the locker room since a few months backstage AEW. Cabana is clearly popular among the roster and appears to be the clearest yet. Punk is gone from AEW. So what happened was, it was Tony Khan's idea. He brought Cabana in. CM Punk is gone. Moving on. Okay, we go straight to Jared Jones, AEW's Director of Business Development. All Elite Wrestling has officially added Last Outlaw Jared to their ranks. Okay. Jared arrived on November 2nd episode. Dynamite, the Saint Tara shot to Darby Allin. Seemingly aligned himself with Lethal, Johnny Dudd, Simon Singh, Cole Carter. Jarrett is getting physical with Darby Allin's shifts interest in the idea of potential singles win by Jarrett as well. No, it's a tag team match is one off. Jarrett laid out Allen scene promo at AEW, stating that his fans have been in the wrestling business for so long that their fair price over their only wrestling business. The WWE Hall of Fame Introductory Jeff Jarrett brings a wealth of experience to him. The AEW have held championship gold in Impact, WWE, pretty much. So basically, yeah, Jeff Jarrett is back. He signed AEW as business development kind of guy, so it's good for the company. So we got something from Matt Hardy. It says Matt Hardy says Omega and Young Bucks were victims from the all-out drama. This is what I heard. Okay. Matt Hardy believes that Elite, Omega, and the Bucks were real victims coming out all these pay-per-view in September. It's been well documented now that what took place at All Out. Media scrum backstage with parties involved suspended recently. The Elite's been spotted backstage at recent Dynamites and also has had a couple of video packages containing them on their TV shows. Speaking on his Extreme Life podcast, Matt Hardy states that he witnessed all the unfold, believes that the Elite are true victims in a situation involving CM Punk and All Out. This is what he said. It's going to be very interesting to see the Elite back, the Young Bucks, and the Omega. I'm very happy they're back. I would say it's right here, right now. These guys don't do anything wrong in this situation. In anything, they were victims. I'm telling you the first person perspective. I was there. I witnessed it all. I love three of these guys. I know Nick forever. I just got to know Kenny while working with AEW. I'm happy they're returning to TV. And they're back in the mix. They deserve to be in the mix. Matt Hardy go on to emphasize how important he thinks the Elite are at AEW. AEW have told so too. This is what he says. When I saw him yesterday, I said it's good to see you guys. You guys are the heart and soul of AEW. The Elite, in many ways, are the identity of AEW. Without these guys sitting on the AEW right now, things are very different. Hardy will also go on to talk about Colt Cabana returning to AEW TV this past Wednesday. Okay. Alright, here's what Matt Hardy also says. I would say it was great. Cabana has been away from WWE for a very long time. What it is, sit here and go the things, but we're in a position right now we're going to be back at AEW TV, and I'm glad to have him back. Investigation happened. I'm glad he's been cleared, and they're coming back. I had to see Cabana as a great human being and performer. Back on AEW programming. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. That was pretty much the Bucks and Mega are coming back to AEW programming. That was pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much. Related news. Apparently, some wrestlers in AEW are interested in working house shows. Since AEW started 2019, the approach has sheet away from running house shows from one having taken place. While which was the House Always Wins event in April 2021, Dayla's place. Instead, AEW is focused on holding television events. The company has an advantage over WWE, which still does house shows. Following the COVID-19 pandemic, WWE has reduced its touring schedule. Judge your new role as Director of Business Developmental could include possibly helping AEW run house shows. So this is from Meltzer what he said. Right now there are no definite plans for AEW to do house shows. There are a lot of wrestlers on the roster who like to wrestle more have expressed interest in them. Meltzer noted that it is tough to expand the life schedule for AEW. He could argue that the product has been the coldest since its debut. The benefit of working house shows is that it gives talent the opportunity to work on things with a live crowd without the strains, pressure, and doing it on live television. Also, younger wrestlers get more reps in the ring. However, to make house shows profitable, you need to make top stars on the card. It's unlikely that Chris Jericho, Moxley, JJF, Omega, Bryan Danielson, and others will work all the shows. So yeah, AEW needs a house show, and I agree. We need more house shows. But luckily, Jeff Jarrett will make things better. So yeah, that's pretty much my opinion on the whole house show thing with AEW. Next news, apparently Hangman has previously pitched in the past for Logan Paul to come to WWE. This is what Paul Heyman said about this. When he was a director to Raw, he pitched to Logan Paul to Vince McMahon to get involved in a scenario that will ultimately culminate in a SummerSlam as a Royal Rumble match. He has seen the Paul brothers disrupt the boxing industry from the beginning when they got involved. I mean, they came to such a level of much fanfare. This is no brand to the tribal chief. It's no brand to the special counsel. This is a global publicity. This is a chance to take Logan Paul's audience and put those eyeballs on WWE, and more importantly, on the Roman Reigns and Heyman and the Bloodline. Of course, the desire to retain as many eyeballs as possible because we're trying to seduce them around the entertainment. And then we have Heyman's thoughts on regime change in WWE. Well, honestly, it's different than the last transition because the last transition was going to be the end of New York territory, beginning with national and global expansion. Anybody has seen the rise of Andy McMahon knew that his vision and his global goals and ambition could not be contained in just another recent territory. He saw that mansion unclaimable and realized the national game now with an eye on once the national and going to go international. So the end of professional wrestling or using militia sports entertainment, that kind of concept bigger and better, writer. As an anime-friendly licensed our action figures, t-shirts, and memorabilia to essential the big vision with very enormous teen niche industry. Now we're seeing a change of $5.5 billion public traded global conglomerate. It is a far cry from different type of aggression into the future because the inheritance of the product comes along with the fact that the products are established with $1 billion license fees and therefore expansion of the pockets. There's not going to be a drastic change in the entire concept we're promoting. We're going from a worldwide wrestling federation. It might become world wrestling. The concept that is now new World Wrestling Entertainment that was last transition. The transition how we do with World Wrestling Entertainment, billing our license fees, how we do progress in today's culture. To dominate today's culture, compete with NFL, NBA, NHL, and Major League Baseball, see football, soccer, cricket, etc. So let alone any form of entertainment. That's not there. And all I want to see going forward is the same answer I see given for 35 years ago. The same answer I given in 1993 going to Philadelphia is the same answer I gave in 2001, coming aboard WWE. The same answer Paul Heyman says I gave Vincent as executive director of Raw. New superstar, new talent, new personas, new characters, makes them those we care about. So there. This was basically Paul Heyman's take on the whole situation with the Logan Paul, Jake Paul, the Paul brothers. In my opinion, the Paul brothers, they're good, but they're not in the rank of Jon Moxley or Ricky Starks, Britt Baker, or any other talent. You know, if they were to come to AEW, maybe my opinion would have changed. So, yeah. That's my opinion. Yeah. Look, the Paul brothers are mid to me. So, yeah, that's my opinion. Yeah, this is my AgostoAllElite podcast. See you next Saturday, because I got plenty more plans in the future. See y'all next Saturday. Bye.